Good morning. Welcome to Member Focus Monday. I'm Christina Schaefer, Director of Social Media for HAR. And I have two guests with me this morning, Michica Guillory and Rooy Eapen. Welcome.
Good
Good
morning.
morning.
Good morning, and thank you both for being here. We are going to be talking about all things HAR Engage this morning. And for those of you that maybe have no idea what Engage is, you're about to find out. But if we could just start with some quick introductions. Mish and Rui, if you could both just tell us a little bit about who you are and what you do. And we can start with you, Mish.
Well, thank you very much. Thank you for having us here and good morning. So, like she said, my name is Mish. My real name is Michica Guillory. And I'm so lucky. This is my second year being the co chair of the virtual Engage conference. And I've been involved with HAR since I was a member in 2006. I am also super, super, super involved with HAR as an instructor. So if you're kind of going, I think I've seen her somewhere. You've probably been sitting in a classroom on the other side of this camera with me in a GRI class or something. And I just have been very, very proud to be a member of this board, to serve on this committee, and also representing us at the Texas level as a member of the board of directors representing the Houston district. So that's
Wonderful.
me.
And Michica, you didn't mention it, but
No,
today is also a very special day for her. Today is actually her birthday. So happy
yes.
birthday to you. Those of you that are watching, wish her a happy birthday in the comments so she can see those
Big
later.
50. I
A
don't know if
big
I can
birthday.
put that in
Yes,
there. The
ma'am.
big 50. Thank
So
you.
thank you. And thank you for taking time on your birthday to be with us to talk to us about Engage. Rui, we'll go ahead and pass it over to you. A little bit about who you are and what
Oh,
you do.
oh man, how do I follow up with that? I'm Rooy Eapen. I'm here. I've been a part of HAR for quite some time. It's been about 4 years, 5 years that I've been taking part of different things with HAR. I get the pleasure, again, this is the second year that I get the pleasure of co-chairing with Michigan Guillory for the HAR Engage conference, and I'm really looking forward to this year, as I do every year. It's going to be a fun event. It's going to be a blast for everybody.
Wonderful. We can't wait to hear all about this year's conference. And also, you both will be announcing the winner of the Houston Astros tickets giveaway. That was a prize for anybody who registered for Engage prior to Labor Day. So stick around, everyone, till the very end so you can find out who the winner of those tickets will be. Before we get into Engage, I just want to know a little bit more about why you chose to get involved. You're both involved with HAR as volunteers and TR, as we mentioned, on many different levels. What was kind of the inspiration, or what made you want to get involved and volunteer with HAR? We can start with you again on that one, Mish.
Well, you know what? Real estate for me, it's kind of like not just a job. Some people, this is just what I do. This
Mm-hmm.
really isn't a job, it's a passion for me. And you have to feed your passions as much as your passions feed you. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So for me to continue to get something out of this, I got to put something into this as well.
Mm-hmm.
You can't draw from things without putting things into it as well. So it's a reciprocal relationship I have with HAR. I put in, I get out, and it's really been worthwhile. And I've really been able to grow as a broker, as a business owner, and as a member by just really participating and volunteering for HAR. It's been fantastic.
Wonderful. And what about you, Rui?
It's the same as Michigan. You always hear about it. People tell you, hey, if you want to learn something, if you teach it, you'll learn it a lot faster. Well, being involved with HAR, you take ownership at that point of what's going on. You have a pride in what's happening,
Mm-hmm.
and it's a fantastic opportunity to get out there and really be the spokesperson for HAR in many different aspects. Yeah, I'm on various committees, including Engage, and it really does give me that ownership opportunity. And just to be able to represent the realtor community in general,
Mm-hmm.
because it's all about giving back. My corporate job that I had before this, that was a big thing. You've got to be able to get out there and take ownership of what you're doing. And it's not just about, as Mish said, taking. You have to be able to give back and share with others.
Absolutely. Well, thank you, and we thank you both for your time, not just this morning, but for everything that you do for HAR and Texas Realtors. So let's get into the conference. So, Mish, for those who've never attended before, can you just tell us what is HAR Engage?
Well, if you've never attended, thank you for being here this morning. You're in the right spot. So if you've never attended HAR Engage, register. We're going to hit that about 15 million more times this morning. But on October 13th and 14th, this is our way of literally engaging across the nation, not just in Houston, with each other, with industry experts to bring you information on technology, industry trends, how to grow your businesses, your teams, your brokerages. And so what we're going to be doing is bringing you lots of quick, short, but informative sessions on things you really do want to know. This event was not put together by a bunch of people who are not connected to you. This was put together by people who sat down and read every email, every piece of information, every scrap of data, and took into consideration what you want to know to help improve what you do every single day. So Engage is for you to really grow and improve your business. Again, October 13th and 14th, totally online, totally made just for you.
Wonderful. So, as Mish just said, Rooy, HAR Engage is virtual for the second time this year, which has allowed us to increase the number of speakers and topics, and even the amount of people that can attend. So what can we expect to learn at this year's Engage conference?
To begin with, last year, it was the first time they've done it virtually. So it was a total learning experience, but it blew it out of the park. I mean, it was absolutely insane. And the registration, the quality of speakers that had the opportunity to come out, it was just phenomenal. And the cool thing is, this year they've taken it up a whole other level. Even bigger speakers, more opportunities to get out there and really learn and really get out there and understand what's happening in the industry, both social media, with real estate, etc. I mean, there's just so much going on. This is an opportunity where we're not going to be able to see a lot of these speakers in person, and this is just something that's going to be pretty awesome.
Yeah, wonderful. And like you said, I think it is a real benefit, the fact that it is virtual. Some of these speakers, they may not have time to travel to Houston, but they will get on and talk with us and help realtors learn more about what they need to know about their business. So excellent. So Michica, you mentioned that it's 2 days. How are those days divided up? And also, is there a benefit to attending both days?
Yeah, you got to go. I'm sorry, co-chair or not, I'm just telling you now, you got to go. There's no splitting up, I'm going to do this day and not that day. Not happening. There's just too much good stuff going on across 2 different days. And so I had to even look at my notes to make sure I covered all. So there's going to be lots of good information. So day 1, stuff like this is going to happen. We've got luxury market updates, information on operating teams, operating your brokerage, if you're planning on going and growing in that way, legal issues in social media by one of my favorite people, Grant, from our association. And then day 2, information on increasing sales through Instagram. Who doesn't want to do that? I mean, you take the time to get on a social media platform. Can we make some money from it, please? So there's so much stuff. Even on the second day, HAR technology tools. And at the end of day 2, massive surprise session with information you're going to want to know about. So just be there. And then also building your brand, information about building your brand. And with all of us all over social media, kind of like we are right now watching this event, you got to know how to use it to increase your business and your visibility. So 2 days of wonderful stuff.
Excellent. Like you mentioned, a lot of different topics, a lot of different speakers. I'm curious to know which session or speaker you're both most excited to hear from or hear about.
I'm giving that to Rooy first. I know.
Oh man, no. So last year it was Chris Smith. This year it is Tom Ferry. I am so stoked about being able to listen to him speak this year.
I know who I'm ready for. Marky Lemons Ryle, Miss Blingity Bling Bling herself. Oh my gosh. Yeah. I'm tuning the world out when she comes on.
Absolutely. And those those names are popular names in our industry across the country. And so if you have not heard of Tom Ferry, if you had not heard of Margie Lemons Ryle, look them up. These are amazing speakers. And as they mentioned, a lot of different topics that will be covered at this year's event. I'm curious also, Rooy, are there any sponsorship opportunities? You know, we do have a lot of affiliate members that tune into this program. Are there any opportunities for that?
Absolutely. There will be till the day of the conference. This is an opportunity for you guys to actually be in front of a lot more people.
Mm-hmm.
Typically, when we do a personal engage or in person, we're looking at 300 to 400 people. Last year, we had, I think it was 1,200 people that attended, and I'm hoping that we have that many more people. And
Mm-hmm.
this is going not just in the Houston community, but this is going throughout the nation. Realtors all over the state, all over the country, excuse me, are anticipating having the opportunity to come out and watch. So if you do want to sponsor anything, reach out to Lori at har.com, and she will get you set up real quick, or reach out to me. That'll be fine also.
Very good. So that kind of leads to the next question I had for you both, and that is, who can attend and how do they register? The big important question, how do they register?
So here we go. First of all, Omaha, Nebraska in the house. We know you're watching, by the way. So good morning to you. Thank you so much. And for anybody else who's not in Texas with us, we still love you and we love that you're here watching. So this is for you as well. You guys are going to go to www.har.com/engage. Upper right-hand corner, there is a little button that says register. Click it. There's only 6 lines to fill in. Please, if you're feeling generous, don't skip over that last one where you can put a donation for the Houston Food Bank down there. And then once you've done that, you're done. You can see also the events that are coming up, who's speaking, get your schedule all lined up. But that's it. Just click register. 6 little lines to fill in. Boom, bam, pop, you're set.
That's it. Very good. Yeah. And as you mentioned, we did have somebody watching this morning from Omaha, Nebraska. So welcome. And this is available to every real estate agent across the country, which again is a benefit of it from being virtual, because in the past it was just for HAR members. So it's wonderful. It can be opened up to a lot more people. So I know you guys have an exciting announcement here in just a moment, but is there a benefit for registering right now? Is there a benefit to registering right now if somebody would want to register right now?
Yeah, there is. I got one. Rooy looks like he's thinking of a master plan over there, but there is kind of one.
No.
The Howard Hughes Corporation is giving away a $500 gift certificate. Now listen, I'd be happy to take it from you, but I'd rather have the competition instead. So register. Get entered into the drawing for the $500 gift certificate. It's a Visa card. And so if you register, you get entered for the drawing.
And where else do you get the opportunity to register for such an awesome conference at really no cost other than possibly donating for the food bank and having the opportunity to still get rewards and awards and things like that at the end? I mean, that's pretty awesome.
Yeah, absolutely. And speaking of awards or rewards, I think it's time to make the announcement. The winner of the Houston Astros tickets.
Okay, Rooy.
Okay. Oh no. So that was one of the things that we had talked about. So ready?
Okay, 3, 2, 1. Congratulations,
Robin Fuller.
Robin Fuller of Shamrock Realtors. Congratulations, lady.
Yes, absolutely. And again, that was a benefit to anybody that registered prior to Labor Day. So we thank you for announcing that, and thank you to the sponsors that helped us get those tickets to make them available to our members. Again, there's so many reasons, so many benefits to attending this year's conference based on everything you've already shared this morning. So that's just one more. And as Lori said in the comments, she said there's 500 reasons to register right now.
Oh.
Because the $500.
$500, yeah.
Absolutely. So somebody did ask a question about paying. Cynthia asked a question about paying for a leads program. and how you feel about that. I kind of want to change that around and ask you both. And if you do want to answer that, you can. But I wanted to ask you both, as far as leads and generating leads, is there a session that you think would be beneficial to our members on as far as growing your business and generating leads? Is there anything like that you think would be helpful?
I'm mouthing the words, all of them. Rooy is more transactional than I am because I teach more. So I'm going to take a back seat on this one.
No, she's very right. I mean, pretty much all the sessions kind of lead towards that opportunity. It's about how you can grow your business in every way, and it's not necessarily purchasing a lead necessarily, but it could be various other ways, and that's all covered over the 2 days. So yeah, definitely join and participate. You'll get a lot out of this.
Right, absolutely, and that's the whole goal, is to grow and learn. Well, Michica, Rooy, you've both shared a lot of great information. I can't think of any reason that somebody wouldn't want to go to har.com/engage and register now. There is a question that just came in. Renita said, if you have to miss a session, will there be a place to see a replay?
There will, but it depends on the speaker. Certain speakers, they've not allowed us to tape their sessions, but majority of it will be taped, and it will be available to us at a later time.
Excellent. Cindy said, if we registered back in August, are we still eligible to be in the drawing?
Are we? You should still be up until October 12th. You should still be eligible, so you should already be in there. Good for you.
Yes, thank you, and good job, Cindy, registering early. So wonderful. Thank you both. Do you have any final thoughts, words of advice, anything like that you'd like to share with our members this morning?
I have one little thing too. I just wanted to mention that this platform that we're using this year is also going to allow for us to do breakout sessions in groups, small groups of 5. So there'll be an opportunity for us to kind of virtually gather up in the proverbial hallways like we used to when we were meeting live, which was something we couldn't do the first time we did this virtually last year. So there will still be that opportunity for us to kind of gather, meet, talk with each other, even though we're all over the nation, like Rooy was saying. So there's going to be some cool new features on this second iteration of the virtual conference.
Very good. What about you, Rooy?
As always, whenever we do something a second time or a third time, it gets better and better, right? And that's exactly what's happening right now.
Very good. Somebody just commented, I'll share this info with my additional realtor associate groups, and I would encourage everybody to do that.
Please.
Yeah, absolutely. Please. Well, again, Michica and Rooy, thank you so much for your time this morning. This has been really helpful. I'm sure we've already had a bump in some of the registrations with you just sitting down with us and describing what to expect from this year's conference and the benefits for signing up and registering now. I do want to mention that next week you definitely won't want to miss Member Focus Monday. We're going to have HAR's Chief Technology Officer Taki Rizvi on, and he is going to be talking all about Showing Smart, HAR's new showing service, and he has a big announcement to make about it. So mark your calendars for next Monday at 9 a.m. Mish and Rooy, thank you again for your time this morning.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you both, and have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye.